Greetings wherever you are. Today is our last day in the book of Acts, day 29, as we continue to go through the whole New Testament. We're covering chapter 25 to 28, which is the hardest moment of Paul's ministry and also his way to go to Rome. And it's through troubles, it's through imprisonment, it's through hardship. Oh, a lot of hardships we read in these four chapters. But we see something when he's presented before King Agrippa in chapter 26. This is what King Agrippa says. After hearing the whole story of Paul, Paul is explaining himself why he's being put to trial. So he's being put to trial for something that is not political, something that is religious. But he says, King Agrippa, you understand the Jews, so let me present this to you. And when he comes to the end of his presentation, this is what he says. King Agrippa, in verse 27, do you believe the prophets? I know that you believe. And Agrippa said to Paul, in a short time, would you persuade me to be a Christian? And Paul said on verse 29, whether short or long, I would to God that not only you, but also all who hear me this day might become such as I am, except for these chains. So Paul is saying, I wish you can. It's my prayer whether this was short time or long time. Remember, the people in this time, they really loved, they really liked, or the culture of this time was to sit down and learn. They didn't have a short attention span. No, they had good attention. If they gave themselves to something, they would give it time. But I'm not only saying it's not a part of our culture today, but there are so many distractions. But even with those distractions, there is a way to make time for what you want to know. Make time for what you need to know. So Paul says, whether it's short or long, I would love to see you and everybody listening be like me, except being in chain. So he's saying, I wish all of you would come to the understanding of who Christ is and that let him be the Lord of your lives. Even in his chains, he's still telling people the good news. Tell people the good news, even in your troubled times. See, sometimes when we see troubled times, we cry, we choose to cry, we choose to feel useless or abandoned, and that's all we see. But sometimes your troubles are the opportunity for you. They open a door for you to speak to a certain group of people. See, if Paul was not in chain, he wouldn't speak to King Agrippa. Maybe your trouble, your loss is an opportunity for you to reach out to others who are brokenhearted, who have lost their loved one. Since you have and you're standing on the same stage, you could bring light even in that troubled time. Is it easy? No, it's not. But see Jesus in that situation. Present Jesus for every opportunity you get. May God bless you. See you tomorrow as we start the book of Romans. Shalom.